I'd love to hear your thoughts on your sense of where the nonprofit community is vis-a-vis China. So there's this sense in DC, it's a sense among some communities in the United States that they're really growing more aware of how China has changed and how the US-China relationship has changed, especially with the genocide in Xinjiang and further digital repression in China. But Hollywood, I would argue, is not there. Wall Street is not there. And I'd love for you to take the temperature of the nonprofit world. Folks that you talk to, what's your sense of where they are on China?
Sure. Well, I do think, Isaac, that there is growing awareness of the risks and challenges of working with China. I think you have to have your head in a rock or in a cave somewhere to not be aware of that. Like, I'm part of the human rights community, the democracy community, so we are perhaps most aware of that. And it's very, we have to, we have to be extremely cautious about engaging with China. I'm always constantly worried about cyber risks to my organization and things like that. Uh, so I think the human rights community is very well aware of what the kind of challenges are of working with China. Groups like Human Rights Watch, Amnesty, ourselves, uh, National Democratic Institute, International Republican Institute. I mean, this is a major issue now for anyone who cares about human rights, and I think we all kind of recognize how challenging it is. I think maybe the more interesting issues now involve other types of nonprofits. So, for instance, universities or other organizations that for whom human rights may not be the major issue, but they're interested in cultural exchanges or things like that. And I think, Isaac, and you and I have been involved in some of those conversations. I think there's a growing awareness of the challenges there. I've been by being the head of Freedom House, I've ended up speaking on varying college campuses over the last number of years. I get invited, and in talking to professors and administrators at some of these universities, I think there is a widespread appreciation of the challenges and what had maybe 10 to 15 years ago been an easier call. Yeah, we're going to set up a campus in this city or that city. I think people are now recognizing that there's more challenges that are associated with that.